If you're wondering which FPS gaming monitors are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Dell Alienware AW3423DW. Look, I get it. You want that sweet ultra-wide action with your gaming, and this 34-inch curved beast delivers with its 175Hz refresh rate and insane quantum dot OLED that makes colors pop like fireworks. The contrast is literally infinite, and motion is buttery smooth, but damn that fan noise is annoying. It runs even when the monitor is sleeping, like your neighbor's car that won't shut up at night. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you can deal with the fan noise and don't mind the chunky white plastic aesthetic, it's still a solid choice for immersive gaming. Gigabyte FO32U2 Pro. This 32-inch monitor is rocking Samsung's latest QD OLED panel with 240Hz refresh rate and 4K resolution that'll make your eyes weep tears of joy. Plus, it's got that sweet display port 2.1 for running max refresh without compression. The brightness hits 1000 nits in HDR, which is great, but that external power brick is about as elegant as a brick in your backpack. Would I buy it? Yes, it's basically the same panel as the more expensive options, but costs less, and I'm all about that value. LG UltraGear 27 GS95QE, the new kid on the block with its fancy meta lens array technology pushing 275 nits typical brightness, which isn't amazing, but hey, at least it's brighter than the previous model. The 240Hz refresh rate and 0.03 millisecond response time are impressive, but that matte coating makes the image about as vibrant as a rainy day compared to the glossy quantum dot displays. Would I buy it? No. Same price as the quantum dot options, but with worse picture quality and lower resolution. Asus ROG Swift PG32. UCDM, this bad boy is packing the same Samsung QD OLED panel as the Gigabyte, but with some extra sauce, 90-watt USB-C power delivery, and a KVM switch that actually works without making you want to throw your mouse out the window. The full-screen brightness caps at 250 nits, which isn't great for bright room gaming, but the HDR performance will make your jaw drop faster than your framerate in Cyberpunk. Would I buy it? Yes, it's basically the most refined version of these 32-inch QD OLEDs if you can stomach the premium price tag. MSI MAG G22724D X. Look, if you want a monitor that won't make you sell your kidney, this bad boy is your best bet. It's got that sweet 360Hz refresh rate and QD OLED panel that makes games look absolutely insane. The blacks are so deep you might lose your mouse cursor, and yeah, it might get a bit purple tinted in bright rooms, but who games with the lights on anyway? Would I buy it? Yes, it's the cheapest QD OLED gaming monitor you can get right now and actually performs like a champ. Dell Alienware AW2724DF. This chunky boy comes with a 280Hz refresh rate that'll make your eyes melt, and the build quality is so good you could probably use it as a shield in a zombie apocalypse. The HDR is kind of meh, and blacks look more like dark gray, but damn, those colors pop like fireworks on New Year's Eve. Would I buy it? Maybe. The price is steep for what you get, but that Alienware build quality is no joke. Samsung Odyssey OLED G93SC. Alright, this curved beast is basically an ultra-wide monster that'll take up half your desk. It's got a ridiculous 240Hz refresh rate and blacks so deep they might create a black hole. The price tag might make your wallet cry, and you'll need a desk the size of a small country to fit this thing, but that 49-inch screen will make your friends jealous. Would I buy it? No. Unless you're planning to simulate a cockpit or really hate turning your head, this thing is just too much monitor. Samsung Odyssey OLED G8. This 32-inch beauty rocks a 4K resolution with 240Hz refresh rate and response time faster than my ex leaving me. We're talking 0.03 milliseconds here. The smart TV features are cool, but kind of useless for pure gaming, and it's not the brightest monitor out there, but those quantum dot colors are absolutely nuts. Would I buy it? Yes, it's basically everything you need in a gaming monitor without going completely overboard on size. MSI MAG 342C. Look, if you want a monitor that'll make your games look absolutely insane with its QD OLED panel and 175Hz refresh rate, this bad boy delivers with near instantaneous response times and some of the deepest blacks you'll ever see. The colors are so vivid they'll make your old monitor look like a calculator display, but damn, that brightness could use a boost. It peaks at only 247 candelas per square meter, which might be an issue if you're gaming next to a window. The built-in KVM switch and USB hub are neat additions, but let's be real, you're here for that sweet gaming performance. Would I buy it? Yes, the response time and contrast ratio are just too good to pass up, even with the brightness limitations. Asus ROG Swift OLED PG27AQDM. This thing is rocking a 240Hz refresh rate with literally zero ghosting thanks to its near instantaneous response time, making it perfect for those sweaty competitive gaming sessions. The colors are ridiculously accurate right out of the box, but there's this annoying text fringing issue that might bug you if you're trying to read your Discord messages between matches. It's got fantastic ergonomics and a custom heatsink to prevent burn-in, but that price tag might burn a hole in your wallet instead. Would I buy it? Yes. The combination of OLED picture quality and competitive gaming performance is just unbeatable. Samsung Odyssey Neo G8. This absolute unit is the world's first 4K 240Hz gaming monitor, and it's got enough brightness to burn your retinas with its claimed 2000 nits peak brightness, though real-world testing shows it's more like 800 nits, which is still pretty damn bright. The mini LED backlight with 1196 dimming zones gives you incredible contrast, but there are some annoying scan lines at 240Hz, and the stand feels cheaper than my last relationship. The curve is pretty aggressive at 1000R, but hey, at least it makes you feel like you're in the game. Would I buy it? Maybe. The specs are incredible, but those scan lines at 240Hz could be a deal breaker for competitive gaming. Gigabyte M27Q X. This monitor is like the value meal of high refresh gaming. You get 240Hz, great color accuracy, and solid gaming performance without having to sell your kidney. The IPS panel means you're not getting those deep OLED blacks, and the contrast ratio is about as impressive as a wet paper bag, but the motion clarity is clean enough to make your competitive gaming dreams come true. The built-in KVM switch is pretty sweet for switching between your gaming rig and work laptop, though the HDR performance is about as exciting as watching paint dry. Would I buy it? Yes, it's the best bang for your buck if you want high refresh rate gaming without going broke. ViewSonic Elite XG 270QG, the 1440p resolution, and 165Hz refresh rate make this monitor pretty damn good for gaming, with excellent response times and low input lag that'll keep you competitive. Though its IPS panel means blacks look more like grays in dark rooms. The colors are vibrant and accurate once you calibrate it, but you'll need to mess with the settings since the out-of-box accuracy is about as reliable as my X. Would I buy it? Yes, it's a solid all-rounder that won't disappoint unless you're planning to play horror games. Acer Nitro 15th 275K. This 4K beast rocks a 160Hz refresh rate and mini LED backlighting with 576 zones, making games look crisp and smooth. But the anti-glare coating makes everything look a bit grainy, like watching through a dirty window. The variable refresh rate is buggy at low refresh rates, and there's an audible fan, which is about as annoying as someone chewing with their mouth open. Would I buy it? No, too many quirks for the price, and that grainy coating would drive me nuts. AOC Q27G3 XMN. This budget champion comes with a 180Hz refresh rate and 336 zone mini LED backlighting that hits up to 1300 nits brightness, enough to burn your retinas at 3 AM. The VA panel still shows some ghosting in dark scenes, but it's way better than older VA panels. And the local dimming makes games pop like fireworks. Would I buy it? Yes, it's basically stealing at this price, offering premium features without the premium price tag, Dell G2724D, a no-nonsense 1440p monitor with 165Hz refresh rate that gets the job done without fancy bells and whistles. It's like the Honda Civic of gaming monitors. The motion handling is surprisingly good and input lag is low, but it's pretty bare bones with no USB hub or even an audio jack. Dell really said gaming only, no fun allowed. Would I buy it? Maybe. It's a solid budget option if you just want good gaming performance without the extra features. BenQ XL 2566K. Look, if you're a competitive gamer who needs every possible advantage and doesn't care about pretty colors, this 360Hz TN panel monitor is your new best friend. It's literally the fastest and smoothest display for first-person shooter games right now, with its Diac Plus technology that makes everything crystal clear even during intense firefights. The downsides, well, the colors look like they were painted by a colorblind artist using watercolors, the viewing angles are absolutely terrible, and at 1080p resolution, text looks about as sharp as my grandma's reading glasses. Would I buy it? Yes, but only if I was a serious competitive gamer who could consistently push 360 frames per second and had $600 burning a hole in my pocket. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the FPS gaming monitors for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.